Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of ExploringLasVegas.com. I'm standing here, guys, in front of a Marquee Day and Nightclub. You can see the Marquee sign in the background there. And I am here on a Friday night. This is Thanksgiving weekend. It's a little chilly out here. My girlfriend's complaining about the cold. But if you found this video, you probably want to find out more about the bottle service out here in Las Vegas at the new Marquee Nightclub. If you guys don't know, Marquee Nightclub just did a massive renovation. They were closed for like 3 months, and they just reopened about a month and a half ago. They put a huge new LED wall in the middle of the club. Basically, they used to have a stage that used to come down, and there used to be dancers and stuff on there back in the day, and that was like that for like 14 years. And now they have an actual big LED all against the back wall behind the DJ and all on the ceiling, and it comes down. It does some really cool stuff. Just here on F1 weekend, last weekend, they had anime, so that's a pretty big act. That, that guy fills up the Sphere on several shows. So the fact that they had him here at Marquee was a big event, and they had some big hitters on opening weekend like Fisher, etc. I believe even Martin Garrix was here on opening weekend. But anyway, mostly Marquee has kind of returned back to normal. As far as the tables go, the club itself is basically exactly the same as it was before the renovation. As far as the layout of the club goes, there's kind of like a weird beam in the middle of the club, and so it's kind of hard to do a lot of stuff with that particular layout of the club because of that beam like right in the center of the club. But it is what it is. It's kind of a small space, and that place is really designed for bottle service. So if you are coming to Las Vegas and want to check out Marquee, you're probably going to want to get a table. All right, so let's talk about some of the deals I have over there. The minimums are actually pretty reasonable. Generally, they start around like $750 and up most of the nights for like the cloud or the salon section when it's open, and then if on a busy night, they might have $750 and ups outside. But most of the time, all the way up to like $2,500, $3K for a dance floor, maybe even $4K depending on the artist. Okay, now we do have some bottle packages. You can do 2 bottles for quite a bit less than the price of retail on 2 bottles. Then we also have like a $1,500 minimum package with an extra bottle, and we can do that for quite a bit less than the retail as well. So the $1,500 is going to be obviously a little bit better table, probably like a 3rd row or a 2nd row depending on the artist. The 2 bottle special is going to be probably like a cloud or a salon table, but these will fill the room, and it's actually pretty good value. You get a nice table in a club that's pretty popping, and it's not that expensive for a big DJ. Now the talent here is going to be a little bit lower than you're going to find at like an Omnia or probably like a Live or an Access or even a Hakkasan. The venue itself just does not have the capacity to support like a Martin Garrix or a Steve Aoki or a Fisher on a regular basis, unfortunately, because it's just not big enough. They don't have enough bodies. There's not enough room to fit the bodies to cover the cost of one of those DJs, okay? So if you want a table, I'm your guy. Make sure you hit me up at 773-459-8133. Let's talk about the different sections and the options, okay? The best sections in the club are obviously going to be the dance floor tables. There's going to be like 4 on the right, 4 on the left, and then there's a couple in the middle. Now, the ones on the right and the left are kind of like a shared space. You don't really get your own space. If you have a bigger group, we can tip or request like a corner table, okay? The corner ones are gonna be a little bit bigger, a little more seating space. The one kind of in the middle, it's a little bit bigger. That's gonna be good for like a group of like 15, maybe even 20. That's kind of like a reminiscent table of like what you see at like an Omni at one of the newer clubs, okay? But then the one that's kind of over to the right of that one a little bit, directly in front of the DJ, that's where the beam is, okay? The sound's kind of got a beam in the middle of it, and there's a right and a left side of that, and you're gonna either wanna be on the right or the left side, but sitting right in front of the beam is kind of miserable because you can't see anything, okay? So it's kind of a weird table, but it's not bad. It's actually a good location, and if you have the right or left side in a smaller group, it's fine, all right? Now behind those tables, that's gonna be your upper dance floor tables. On both sides, they have like these larger upper dance floor tables. Now most of those clubs in Las Vegas, the upper dance floor tables, that would be like 1 table. But here, because it's a small venue, they divide those up into 2 tables, okay? So the upper dance floor tables are kind of like a shared U, okay? One side's yours, the other side's somebody else's. Now if you have a bigger group, we could do 2 upper dance floor tables, and they're not that expensive, and you get a nice big section. So that's a possibility, all right? If you're looking at the DJ on the right-hand side, those are a little bit longer, so there's a little bit more space on those for like larger groups. We can request one of those. And then the other side is the owner's table side, and those are the ones that are a little bit smaller, but they're actually really good tables as well. All right, and behind those upper dance floor tables, that's where you're gonna find your 3rd row. And there's a walkway in between the upper dance floors and the 3rd row, but they have kind of like 3 sections of the 3rd row. When you walk into the club, like from the elevator, you make a right, you kind of walk to the DJ. There's a little private bathroom there, by the way. If you have a VIP table, you can tip to use the private bathroom. There's a security guy there. He'll bring you your table, a little secret here. But that 3rd row section is pretty good up there. It's elevated, it overlooks the club. You can kind of see over the upper dance floor tables, even if people are standing up, so it's a pretty good table. The 3rd row kind of over to the left a little bit if you're looking at the DJ. That section is also really good, but there's a couple crappy tables in there that you don't really want. There's not really much room. There's one kind of tucked away in the corner. It's not the best. You know, it is what it is. It's a low budget table and you just got a couple people, it's done fine for me before, so it is what it is. There's kind of a cool table in the middle of the club that faces the DJ almost directly on, and that table is kind of like its own little shell, if you will. It's kind of like a secluded table by itself, and that's kind of a nice private table. I've had it many times. It's a third row table and it's pretty solid. If you want that one, just let me know. Can be happy to request it for you. Now there's the other side where if you're looking at the DJ to the left, there's a whole other third row section that's pretty good. Most of the tables in that area are good. I've had almost all of them at one time and they're all good. And then there's a bigger section there where you can put like a bigger group, and then behind that there's kind of like a fourth row section where you can put another big group. Those are also really good third row tables. They consider that fourth row table a third row as well. Now behind the dance floor, okay, there's a walkway, and then there's an area where there's a bar toward the back by the pool entrance. So some days they have that pool entrance open on busy days, and you can actually walk in and out by the pool. Tonight it was not open. They did put some tables there. Those are considered the cloud tables. Okay, those are going to be your entry-level tables, $750 minimums. You'll find your 2-bottle packages and stuff back there. They're pretty good tables though. You can actually see the DJ from there. Plenty of crowd there by the bar. That's kind of another little extension to the dance floor. It's a good vibe back there. Okay, and then other nights when they're busy enough, they're going to have the outside open, or they're going to have that salon open, which is over by the if you're looking at the DJ on the left, the bar over there, there's a long bar, and there's a whole other section that wasn't open tonight called the salon. And they don't always seat that, but when they do, that section's kind of crappy. You can't really see the DJ much from there, but it is the same music as the main room, and it is a table. Those are gonna be your lowest budget tables in the club. So if you're looking for a table, make sure you hit me up. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, 773-459-8133. We do combine this place with a bunch of packages. We do have like limos, strip clubs, men's shows, female, whatever you guys are looking for. Tons of different packages. We got all kinds of different options for daytime stuff like Top Golf. Just did a group over there, Adrenaline Mountain today. They did some flamethrowers and UTVs and shooting. So we have all kinds of stuff we can do for you guys, and I'm looking forward to working with you and helping plan your Vegas trip. So if you like this video, I would appreciate a like on the video. Do subscribe to this channel for more. Bang the notifications bell. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, signing out here from the front of Marquee Nightclub, and I'm looking forward to helping plan your Las Vegas trip. Let's talk soon. Goodbye.